27-year-old man at the scene is cooperating with investigators, and his firearm was also recovered. The TBI is on the case, and no charges have been filed as of this report, as authorities work to determine what happened. More news in 30 seconds.
Jumpstart your holiday shopping with a Little Linden Christmas, December 6th throughout downtown. Join dozens of arts and craft booths, along with our welcoming downtown stores, for a delightful Christmas shopping experience. Plus, enjoy a traditional Christmas tea, a hometown tree lighting, and Christmas parade to end the day. It all happens Saturday, December 6th, starting at 10 a.m. in beautiful Linden, Tennessee. Visit the Perry County Chamber of Commerce on Facebook for more information. We'll see you in Linden, December 6th.
In Inglewood's 37216 zip code, neighbors are invited to complete in the local Jinglewood Holiday Lights contest. The friendly event, coordinated by 3 local real estate agents, has doubled in size since last year, now featuring 30 decorated bulbs. Sign-ups have been extended through Friday, with maps going out Saturday. You can tour the displays. Vote online December 12th through 18th. Winners announced. Real Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
Catch up on the latest community news and events, all before you hit your destination. The Rutherford Roundup. Subscribe today wherever you listen to podcasts or visit wgnsradio.com.
We're the Good Neighbor Network. FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro. FM 100.5 Smyrna. Audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is Rutherford Issues, hitting right at what matters most to all of us here in the heart of Tennessee. From Murfreesboro to Smyrna, Eagleville to Laverne, Leanna to Barfield, and everywhere in between. If it matters to you, you'll hear about it here on Rutherford Issues. Now your host, Brian Barrett.
Well, hey, hi, and hello there, fun lovers and truth seekers. Welcome in to Rutherford Issues from News Radio, WGNS, and Big G TV. As we've got a lot of cool information headed your way here this morning. A lot to do on the show. The latest news, local news, national news, checking the forecast. Yep, it's all coming up right here on WGNS. Well, good morning to you on this finally Friday. Did you have any snow outside? Probably not, right? Just too warm. Before I went to bed last night, it was still like 34 degrees. So much too warm, it would appear. What can we do here? I guess talk about our winners for today. Sasha Thomas is the birthday club winner today. Sasha's name was chosen out of many here on this Friday. Some Friday and Saturday birthdays for those folks who are celebrating, and Sasha's name happened to be chosen, and Sasha is the winner of the delicious banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue. Slick Pig is at 1920 East Main here in Murfreesboro, and Slick Pig has been doing it upright for about 30 years, or not about, over 30 years. So check them out. I know you go for the ribs, or especially like the wings or barbecue, but you need to check out their desserts at Slick Pig, and the banana pudding is out of this world. You're going to enjoy that, Sasha, to celebrate your birthday in a super special way. We also, each weekday morning, salute the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. Today, it's Kason Grover for helping to repair a home project with skill and efficiency. Kason Grover today, the recipient of flowers from Jenny Harrison and everybody at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts. They're out on South Academy, and your good neighbors here at WGNS. So Kason Grover, congratulations. Enjoy the flowers for being chosen as the good neighbor of the day today for this Friday, December 5th. Our good neighbor recognition is built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and proud to honor those who make a difference here in our community. If you would like to nominate someone as the good neighbor of the day, it is super simple. How easy is it? Well, just text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or head to wgnsradio.com/goodneighbor. Those are the two simple ways to make that happen. You can nominate a good neighbor at wgnsradio.com/goodneighbor as well. So, again, text neighbor to our number or wgnsradio.com/goodneighbor. Kason Grover is today's big winner. Congratulations, Kason, and send in those good neighbors. We love hearing from you, our wonderful listeners out there, about who you think should be the good neighbor of the day. Don't forget, Middle Tennessee Electric powers Rutherford Issues and also is powering the downtown Christmas tree. The lighting of the downtown tree is tonight. This Friday, tonight, 6 o'clock. And once again, it's powered by MTE. You've got caroling. Santa will be there. You can witness the festive tree lighting, of course. All kinds of fun activities downtown on the square this evening. It'll be chilly, bundle up, but you expect that this time of the year. And Middle Tennessee Electric does a great job of helping Main Street Murfreesboro put this event together. So it's the lighting of the downtown tree coming up on December the 5th. Well, let's do a little weather, shall we?
Now, here's your Rutherford weather forecast.
As we take a look outside, it says we've got 36 degrees here. Looks like that's about right. 36 degrees downtown and 36 degrees at the airport, 36 degrees at the Smyrna airport. Never really got below freezing here tonight, but you can tell places like Dixon that did, out to the north, really on either side of I-40. And north of I-40, got a little snow, a little freezing rain, a little yuck. We flirted with a little sleet at times, but nothing really to cause problems. And that has all cleared on out of here. What's left with our forecast? Let's find out.
This afternoon, Brian, we'll continue to see lots of clouds as we climb to a high of 40. Then tonight, cloudy, a low near 29, areas of fog developing. We'll see occasional sunshine breaking through on Saturday, slightly warmer with a high of 49. Saturday night, cloudy, low near 32. We'll have a chance of seeing some rain on Sunday with a high near 52. Chance of more rain early Sunday night. We'll cool to a low near 30. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood from the Weatherology Weather Center.
Thank you very much, Laura, and appreciate the update. Here's a look at our Rutherford weather radar. Nothing here in Middle Tennessee falling from the sky right now. You can see the special weather statement, which expires in an hour way out in West Tennessee, just for some patchy black ice possibilities. But nothing on the old radar right now. And our temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days looking pretty chilly. Pretty much going to stay below normal, it looks like. What about the next 8 to 14 days? About a 33% chance, which is still a very decent chance of staying below normal. So looking like through into January, we'll have equal chances. Maybe a little bit of a warm-up toward the backside of that. But with that being said, precipitation going to be pretty dry, I do believe. If I can get my fingers to work here. Next 6 to 10 days are definitely going to be dry, but the next 8 to 14 equal chances. The next month, well, pretty decent chance of being above normal with precipitation. So hopefully warmer and above normal does not equal snow and ice and things like that. Don't forget to check us out on the Rutherford Weather Channel, RutherfordWX.com. That stands for Rutherford Weather, RutherfordWX.com. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and let us help you get through impactful and severe weather events right there from the Rutherford Weather Channel. You can see the radar. We've got expert analysis. We've got cameras that we can check on to see what's going on outdoors. So that's something you'll want to check out. RutherfordWX.com. That stands for Rutherford Weather. The website there has links to all of our social platforms to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
Good day, Rutherford County. This is Lee Colvin, financial advisor and CFP with Edward Jones. Let's get the latest business news from our financial desk.
Well, right now, the S&P 500 sits ahead for a fourth day in a row, nears a record after a light inflation reading. The S&P is up 14 points at 68,070. The Dow is up 124, 47,975. NASDAQ ahead 32, 23, 5. 36.
From Wall Street to Church Street, that's the latest business news from the Edward Jones Financial Desk. I'm financial advisor and CFP Lee Colvin. Call 615-907-7056 or stop by our office on South Rutherford Boulevard in the Public Shopping Center.
Rutherford Issues on News Radio WGNS.
Big G TV coverage of Rutherford Issues is made possible by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, improving community health for more than 7 decades. MMC provides accessible, cost-effective care from excellent physicians in advanced medical facilities. World News Check is coming up, then Dalton's got your Rutherford Roundup. It's all straight ahead here on News Radio WGNS.
CBS Radio News.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan. A federal vaccine advisory committee has just voted to end a long-standing recommendation that all babies get the hepatitis B vaccine on the day they're born. For decades, the government's advised that all babies be vaccinated against the liver infection right after birth. Our medical contributor, Dr. Celine Gounder.
This decision to delay the hepatitis B dose from newborn to 2 months, you're actually just leaving your newborn highly vulnerable during that 2-month window.
Netflix has cut a deal with Warner Brothers Discovery to buy its studio and streaming business for $72 billion. Warner owns HBO Max and DC Studios. Media expert Robert Thompson says it's been a long and steady climb to the top for Netflix.
Netflix started out as this company that utilized ye old post office to get our movies distributed to and from us. And now, of course, they're part of this, or if this gets approved, going to be part of an even more massive operation than they already were.
The Pentagon says 4 people were killed in a U.S. strike on an alleged drug boat in the Eastern Pacific. CBS's Eleanor Watson.
On the strike yesterday, the information released by the Pentagon is kind of in line with what we've seen with these previous strikes. It's that 4 alleged drug smugglers were killed in the Eastern Pacific with a strike. They post the video but don't show what drugs were on the boat or what designated terrorist organizations they were allegedly a part of.
Also in Washington, CBS's Natalie Brand tells us at a World Cup soccer event today, President Trump will get to meet with the leaders of Mexico and Canada.
CBS News has confirmed that there is expected to be a meeting among these leaders on the sidelines. And the timing of this meeting is especially notable this week because the U.S. Trade Representative has actually been holding meetings this week here in D.C. on the big U.S. Mexico-Canada trade agreement that was negotiated under the first Trump administration. That is up for review next year.
It feels like midwinter in the northern half of the country with temperatures well below normal.
Tens of millions are shivering in record cold across the eastern half of the country. Ann Briarda is in Des Moines.
This is Iowa. It's to be expected, and it's going to get cold.
Michael Rogers is trying to stay warm in northern New Jersey.
Well, I mean, it's cold, so, I just prepare ahead of time, wear like a nice pair of thermals underneath, get some gloves, nice jacket.
Temperatures are predicted to warm up in many places by the end of the weekend. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 151 points. The S&P is up 22. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The holidays were tricky for the Colonel. He loved people, but he also loved peace and quiet. So he cooked up KFC's $4.99 chicken pot pie. Warm, flaky, with savory sauce and vegetables. It's a tender chicken-filled excuse to get some time to yourself and step away from decking the halls. Whatever that means. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. KFC's Chicken Pot Pie. The best $4.99 you'll spend this season.
Prices and participation may vary while supplies last. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Selling your home, it's one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. You could go it alone, trying to navigate market trends, determine fair pricing, and tackle tricky negotiations on your own. You could second-guess every decision, wondering if you're doing it right. Then there's the showings, the offers, and the mountain of paperwork. Or you could work with the expertise of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect as you make your next big move. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit recyclerightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Are you looking to buy or sell real estate? I'm Betsy Maples with Maples Realty and Auction, and we've been selling property in Middle Tennessee since 1969. Whether it be traditional listings, sales, or auctions, let us visit your property and help you decide what method is best for your situation. Call Maples Realty and Auction today, because it's our people that's the difference.
Maples Realty and Auction.
Sold by Maples Realty and Auction.
It's the most magical day of the year, and you can watch it all live. Big G TV is where Christmas comes to life with coverage of the Murfreesboro Parade, Sunday, December 14th at 2 p.m. Brought to you by Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, Middle Tennessee Electric, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Woodfin Funeral Chapels. See every float, every smile, and the moment Santa arrives on Big G TV. Streaming at wgnsradio.com/parade.
Get your Good Neighbor events to us in writing 2 weeks before they occur. We'll put them on the radio and the internet. WGNS, AM, FM, and online.
I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories impacting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Friday, December the 5th, 2025. A leadership transition is underway at Whitworth Buchanan Middle School as Chris Butner has been named the new principal beginning in January. Butner, who has served as assistant principal for nearly 6 years, brings 13 years of education experience and a track record of academic success. Under his leadership contributions, the school has earned top accolades, including a Level 5 designation in student growth from the Tennessee Department of Education. He succeeds April Sneed, who will take on the role of principal at the new Poplar Hill Middle School in the Blackman area. Director of Schools Dr. Jimmy Sullivan praised Butner for his academic focus and vision to maintain the school's award-winning momentum. Meanwhile, Rutherford County faces heightened political tension as the property assessor Rob Mitchell has filed a formal ethics complaint against County Mayor Joe Carr. Mitchell accuses Carr of authorizing unauthorized access to the assessor's office and leaking confidential information. Actions, he says, were done without his consent and in violation of state law. Mitchell also raised red flags over a proposed external audit and the hiring of lobbyists, citing potential conflicts of interest. In contrast, Mayor Carr has defended his actions, citing an 11.3% error rate in property assessments and asserting his legal obligation to report alleged mismanagement. He called it his duty and suggests that Mitchell should consider resigning. The matter now awaits review by the Rutherford County Ethics Committee. A dramatic rescue on Interstate 24 near Murfreesboro punctuated an otherwise tragic Thanksgiving weekend on Tennessee roads. The Tennessee Highway Patrol reported 8 fatal crashes and over 200 injury-related incidents across the state. Michael Lessery, who was driving home through Rutherford County, spotted a vehicle engulfed in flames and did not hesitate to act. Quote, "The flames were plenty high. It was already working its way towards the windshield," Lessery said. He rushed to the vehicle and found a man collapsing beside it. Quote, "I'm just telling him to focus on me, talk to me. Don't go to sleep, and don't close your eyes," end quote. Emergency crews transported the man to a nearby hospital. While his condition remains undisclosed, Lessery's selfless actions are being praised across social media. Still, he humbly states, "I think I did what any good human should do." Meanwhile, in Smyrna, a beloved local institution is preparing to say goodbye. Hickory Falls Restaurant, a fixture on Sam Ridley Parkway for 21 years, will permanently close its doors on December 27th as its founders retire. In an open letter, owners Peter Kays and Mark Robbins, as well as Paul Kays, thanked the Murfreesboro community for decades of support. Known for its inviting atmosphere and comfort food, Hickory Falls has hosted countless milestone moments for Rutherford County families. The owners praise their dedicated staff and encourage guests to stop by before the final day, especially if holding gift cards. They close their message with a heartfelt thanks, saying, "You've been our extended family." State Representative Brian Terry of Murfreesboro is taking a firm stance in support of Murfreesboro's legal challenge against the proposed Middle Point landfill expansion, an issue that continues to stir significant controversy in Rutherford County. The dispute centers on a 627-page application from BFI Waste Systems of Tennessee, seeking a 70-foot vertical expansion to accommodate an additional 19 million tons of waste. City officials in the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board argued the proposal bypasses state-mandated regional oversight, prompting a lawsuit requesting an injunction to pause the review process. Terry, a longtime opponent of unchecked landfill growth in his district, stated that the application represents a substantial expansion that must involve regional input. Meanwhile, the Tennessee Department of Children's Services is under renewed scrutiny amid disturbing allegations of sexual assault in facilities housing children in state custody. During a recent legislative hearing, Representative David Hawk of Greenville questioned DCS Commissioner Margie Quinn about anecdotal reports of assaults occurring in co-ed housing placements, particularly those operated by faith-based or nonprofit providers. Quinn acknowledged that boys and girls are housed together in some transitional homes, but said that they're supervised per established staff-to-child ratios. She stated that any assault allegations are formally reported and investigated, either internally or by law enforcement. The allegations have reignited calls for increased oversight and accountability within Tennessee's child welfare system. Holiday cheer will take center stage this weekend as the town of Smyrna hosts its 50th annual Christmas parade, set for Sunday, December the 7th at 2 p.m. The parade will follow its traditional route northbound on Lowry Street from Mayfield Drive to Nolan Drive, rain or shine. Leading the celebration will be the Smyrna Fire Chief Brian Goss, followed by a procession of marching bands, dance teams, antique vehicles, and festive displays. In addition to festivities, this year's Golden Anniversary Parade also serves a greater purpose. Town staff will collect non-perishable food items along the route to benefit Nourish Food Bank, continuing Smyrna's legacy of community service. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, Cannonsburg Village is embracing the season with A Charming Christmas at Cannonsburg, a festive series beginning December 5th and running over 3 weekends. The historic village will open for special evening hours on Friday and Saturday, transforming into a candlelit holiday destination, complete with costumed reenactors, live music, and traditional crafts. Families are invited to stroll through rustic holiday decor, drop letters to Santa at the general store, and enjoy a nostalgic step back in time. On Saturday, December 6th, the village will host its annual holiday market from 4 to 8 p.m., featuring local vendors and seasonal goods. Admission for evening events is $5, with children under 5 admitted for free. That's all for now. For updates on these and many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, wgnsradio.com. Follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook, as well as on X. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to leave a rating or a review on Spotify and iTunes, a comment on YouTube, or share it with a friend. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network. And I'll talk to you later.
SRM Concrete is the largest ready-mix producer in the country, yet is still family-owned and operated. Locally grown, nationally known, SRM delivers unmatched quality and service. You call, we haul. We're SRM Concrete.
In retirement, it's all about income. Your money, making money, and you're not spending down your principal. That's the way we do it at Retirement Income Solutions. So if you're spending down your principal or your money's not making money, keeping you ahead of inflation, check us out today at risolutions.net. risolutions.net. And make sure to join us Saturdays at noon and Sunday afternoons at 1 for Retirement Income Solutions Radio with Nathan Cox and Lindsay Cotter.
This is News Radio WGNS, Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Our expanded office location is on Medical Center Parkway, just across the street from the hospital. If you've been injured, call us for a free consultation at 867-9900.
Well, tomorrow is the big day, the day that the Oakland Patriots travel to Chattanooga. It's the sixth time in the last 6 years, and they're looking for their fifth state title. In that time, they'll play the Ravenwood Raptors. Our pregame coverage begins at 5:30 Murfreesboro time with a 6 o'clock kickoff. You'll be able to hear it right here on News Radio WGNS. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. John and Rod will join me. We're going to head to Choo Choo City and see if the Oakland Patriots can win another state championship. Then on Sunday, we will have the Lady Raiders at 12:30, followed by the men at 3 o'clock as the Lady Raiders host Memphis and the men host Belmont. All of our coverage will be here on News Radio WGNS. That is the latest in local sports. Be sure to check wgnssports.com for more.
On the first day of the holidays, my true love gave to me a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery. On the second day of the holidays, my true love gave to me 2 I don't remembers and a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery. On the third day of the holidays, my true love gave to me 3 I forgot, 2 I don't remembers and a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery.
Make it a holiday they'll never forget with gifts from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, merry-making fun. Please play responsibly.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dudley. Even though the federal government shutdown is over, staffing issues continue for some of the nation's airports, including the Air Traffic Control Center that oversees Nashville. The Federal Aviation Administration posted a ground delay for flights coming into the Music City Thursday due to staffing. The delays lasted well past midnight with an average of 62 minutes. B&A encourages travelers to check the status of their flights directly with their airline before heading to their respective airports. Those delays have corrected this morning. U.S. Marshals have arrested 30-year-old Jamie Carlos Thomas, accused of assaulting a Georgia State trooper during a November 25th traffic stop. Trooper Rachel Iverson suffered minor injuries before Thomas fled. Marshals tracked him from Georgia to East Tennessee, locating him Wednesday at a Love's truck stop in Lenoir City. Thomas was taken into custody without incident and booked into the Loudoun County Jail as a fugitive from justice. More news in 30 seconds.
Here's Tom Sweat with AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
AmeriCare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
Be careful on slick roads today, especially in areas north of I-40. Slick spots could remain following a wintry mix overnight. Several school districts delayed classes this morning, especially around the Cumberland Plateau. The good news, it's on its way out. Highs jump above freezing mid-morning. It should melt away anything we have on the ground. The National Weather Service says conditions will be drier as the weekend approaches. Will Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Don't forget, Middle Tennessee Electric powers Rutherford Issues and powers the downtown Murfreesboro Christmas tree, which will light up the night tonight. That's right. It's tonight, 6 o'clock, caroling, a visit with Santa. You can watch the tree light up. It's all this evening on the square. That's where you'll want to be tonight as we celebrate Christmas downtown this evening. We're also going to celebrate a little Christmas as we welcome in Beth Hackett, who is joining us from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. I'm sure you're in the Christmas spirit already.
Hello. Merry Christmas to all. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Great.
Are trees up and stockings hung and that kind of thing?
Trees are up. I'm not sure about stockings yet. But we just got new windows, so I think that'll be a plenty great Christmas gift.
Oh, new windows, huh?
Yeah, it's quite the feat.
A much needed addition, I'm sure.
Yes, especially when it's so cold.
Never ready. I'm a last minute guy.
Sure.
So yeah.
Well, good. Well, thank you for having me today. And I went Black Friday shopping. I was actually out of town and went with my nieces, so I haven't done that in years. It was amazing.
Was it really? Was it fun?
Yeah. It wasn't. It's not as crowded as it once was, but it was kind of fun seeing the people and people watching and seeing some of the stores that were a little bit busier than others. But it was fun. It was fun to be in together.
Well, I don't know if anyone can out Christmas Michelle Clifford. That's the problem, right?
That's for sure. She loves her Christmas and all of its glory.
Yeah. Well, I know that it is a fun time, and I'm sure as the days get closer, the kids get more and more excited. It's like giving them Halloween candy every day, I think.
Absolutely. It's such an exciting time for at this time of year at the Boys and Girls Club. We have our Christmas trees up there. They're looking great. We had our Panda Cares ribbon cutting on Wednesday. It was really fun.
Well, tell me a little bit about Panda Cares. What was the ribbon cutting for?
So we have partnered with them in the past few years, and they are an amazing community partner where they helped us renovate our games room into a STEAM room. So science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
Yeah.
And
STEAM.
it's been great. So we got new tables where you can write on, kind of like the blackboard, not the blackboards, the whiteboards.
Oh yeah.
That you can write on and erase, which has been amazing. A new TV, and it has the projector associated with it. It's quite thankful for their partnership.
So, is this the first thing that you've partnered with them on?
No, we also partnered with them in our Smyrna club too.
Okay, and that was for the playground.
No, I think it was for the teen center.
Oh,
they helped remodel our teen center.
That's right. Yes. So I was getting the two confused. So
that's okay. Hey, we'll take it. We're so grateful.
Yeah, I mean that's really cool that they've come alongside and have done that. Now, if I remember, the old game room is a pretty large space there at the club.
Yes. So we kind of separated it in two areas, kind of a comfy reading nook area where we can teach and be in that area for the STEAM, and then the other side is kind of like a little bit more of a classroom setting with tables, and that's where the large TV is that we use for instruction.
Okay. Wow. So here we are looking at brand new rooms and all that good stuff, and
yeah,
it's pretty cool that you've got this addition, and the game room is still there. It's just moved, right?
Correct. It's just moved into a different room, which is still there, and all the fun that all the kids love.
Well, that's awesome. So thanks to Panda Cares. And if you've ever been, sometimes they'll ask you, do you want to round up? And if I'm not mistaken, the last time I went, they said, do you want to round up to help the Boys and Girls Club? So
yeah. So please say yes.
Yes.
Because it helps locally right where you are. So Panda Express. And I was talking with some of the staff there, and I think there's 3 here now in Rutherford County. So that was exciting.
Yeah. So we're talking with Beth Hackett today with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. So the ribbon cutting has taken place, and the new STEAM room is off and running. Christmas is a time that you will also make sure that all the kids there have something for Christmas. So tell me about the Adopt a Kid.
Sure. So we have a few kids remaining that need adopted. If it's kind of think of it like an angel tree. We ask that you select a child or children and literally shop. We give you a list, their age, their sizes. We typically like to do several needs and then one thing that they may be interested in alike. So I think last time I checked, we had about 25 youth left to be adopted and from our Smyrna club. So that's one way of helping. We also need toys, just new toys for our Santa's workshop. So our Santa's workshop and how that works in our clubs is right before the Christmas holiday or the Christmas break, when which is I think December the 22nd.
Yeah, the 19th is the last half day, or it's a half day. It's the last day.
Okay, so the 19th, it's either that Friday or the following Friday, because we're open when the schools are closed.
Right.
Each child gets to go through a Santa's workshop, and we just have toys and stuff and everything sitting out for children or club members to choose a toy before they leave to go home for the weekend for the Christmas holiday.
Yeah. Well, it would probably be the 19th because the next Friday is the 26th, which is the day after Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be probably, because then we'll be open that Monday and Tuesday before Christmas Eve. So maybe that if they're there, or not the 19th, or we'll do both, if we need to do both.
Sure.
Let them come through and pick a toy. So we do that in our Murfreesboro and our Smyrna club. So that's an exciting time.
So if someone would like to adopt a kid or would like to bring by a toy, kind of what would they need to do?
Yeah, just contact our Murphys. If we contact Miss Brittany at our Murfreesboro and provide Christmas for them. So we have an amazing board. And as Miss Cheryl says, the best board in Rutherford County. We are so thankful.
Beth Hackett with us with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. Now, what you were describing a moment ago where the kids get to come in and pick a toy, that's Santa's workshop, is it not?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's Santa's workshop.
Okay. So a couple of the really big things coming up. I'm sure the kids get very excited for Santa's workshop. They know it's Christmas time then.
Absolutely. They know it's time. It's really sweet. I've been there several years, and a lot of them pick out something for their sibling or for their baby sister or brother or their parent. It's really sweet. They're always thinking of others, which is so special. And we try to say, well, this is, special for you. This is for you. So pick out something that you would like.
That's cool. Yeah. Kids have a big heart for that, and from mom and dad and,
yes.
Kid, their kid brother or whatever, so
absolutely
pretty neat.
Absolutely.
Well, Beth, before our time gets away here this morning, you've got some information to pass along about workforce readiness volunteers. So I'm interested to hear what this is about.
So what we're trying to do for our teens is partner with them on businesses that would come in and teach our teens about what they do and how their daily lives look like, so they can understand what they may want to do when they get out of school. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be anything sophisticated. It can be anything from construction to hospitality to insurance sales to banking to anything. So we're always looking for our mentors for that.
Okay, so this is primarily with the teen group then.
Correct. Yeah, our preteens and our teens. So, and then we want to expose them to as many career and post-secondary options as possible. For example, I was talking to one of our teens the other day, and they were really interested in getting into electrical work, and she had called a local school or a local trade school, and we were like, why haven't you called TCAT? She's like, what? She had no idea.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that they are exposed to what we have right in our own backyard. And she was going to look into going to Nashville. So it's really interesting to see the path and the ways that we can help train them to look just right here locally, because obviously we would love for them to stay local in our own communities.
So do you think are there certain specific areas that you're looking for, or just
just anything that we can come up with? We have some really cool virtual reality goggles, glasses, the VR, virtual reality, and a lot of them have different components on it, on different plumbing, for example, and the VR, the virtual reality glasses will take you through installing plumbing or electrical, or there's probably 15 different professions in there that you can look at and then become interested.
Well, for those who are interested in helping out with this, what would you suggest that they do?
Sure, you can call the Murfreesboro. We have a teen director, and his name is Trevor Johnson. So just speak with Trevor Johnson. The same thing, just call the Boys and Girls Club and get in touch with Trevor.
All right. Well, that's easy enough.
Yeah, it's great.
So anything else we need to tell everybody before our time gets away?
Just Merry Christmas, everyone, and stay warm. And I hope everyone has a safe and fun holiday.
Absolutely, most certainly. Well, Beth, thanks so much for being with us. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and everybody there at the Boys and Girls Club.
Absolutely. Thanks, and let us know if you ever need us. We're always around.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank
you. Beth Hackett joining us today from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County here on WGNS.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
Thursday Night Football kicked off Week 14 of the NFL, and the Lions outscored the Cowboys 44-30, where Jared Goff threw for 300.
Subscribe to Big G TV. Local content that matters to Rutherford County.